Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dumb bitch. Okay, I'm just going to read out what I just got from Trisha, not Trish. TNT, go to hell. Carla and friends, I see you're still making friends everywhere you go. Keep my name out of your drunk whore mouth, bitch. I've left your old funky ass alone, choppy bangs. Fucking grow up, you stupid, dumb fucking whore. I wasn't drunk. Jesus fucking Christ. And you know what? I can say whatever I want, whenever I want. If you don't like it, tough shit. You can drag me all you want just because you can yell louder and you can swear more. You can go straight to hell. Keep it up because I'm not there to watch it. You know what? Had people not in my Discord not told me that you were fucking dragging me, I wouldn't even know. So, you know what? You're dragging me when I'm not even there to see it. So fuck you. Go to hell. Call me a drunk ass. I had a glass of wine. One glass of wine makes me a drunk. What does that make you? A fucking drug addict? Because you take Adderall? Have I ever called you that? No. Even though you admit that you're smoking a blunt everywhere you go, just go to hell. You think you scare me. You don't scare me. You have never scared me. You know that you don't scare me. Good Lord in heaven. You know, you think you can say anything you damn well please. You had a fucking funeral for Laura. Fucking grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Anybody that wants to come up, Cindy, if you want to come up and say whatever you want to say, come on up. If I was on a panel with Brian, so fucking what? I'm not monetizing this because I knew I would get that there. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I know you're upset.
You know what? No. She goes on every panel and drags people day after day after day after day. Her and her freaking white supremacist friend, what's her name? Steph. And
Why do you need a link, Steph? You guys are over there talking smack.
Last time you came up here, and I never said a word about you. Never said a word about you.
Right.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Stephanie.
I got this fucking message from Trisha saying
You can read it.
Mentioned you in a post. Okay, here we go. Trisha, not Trish, mentioned you in a post. Carla, I see you're still making friends everywhere you go. Keep my name out of your drunk whore mouth, bitch. I've left your old funky ass alone, choppy bangs.
That's so classy.
No, you know what?
So mature.
I have a right to respond to something. I had a glass of wine. Steph, you had a freaking bottle of wine. Does that make you a drunken whore? I've never said that.
No.
Because I don't watch you.
It was late at night.
It was.
You had a glass of wine. What was it, Saturday night?
I had one glass of wine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then she's telling me who I can and can't talk to. Yeah, I did talk to Analyzer. She asked if she could come in my chat. I said, as long as she doesn't make trouble, but I cannot control what other people say about her. I told her I wasn't in agreement with what she did 3 years ago, and I'm still not in agreement what she did 3 years ago. And Jesus Christ. Oh, Cindy, you better talk because I'm just going to say things that I shouldn't say maybe.
Well, what's wrong with you having a glass of wine?
I guess that makes
that
me
makes
a
no
drunken
sense.
whore. That makes me a drunken whore.
Oh my
That
gosh.
makes me a drunken whore, according to her.
I mean, you're old enough to have a glass of wine. I think you
Take her as a
know,
tag.
you can make
I would
decisions for
say I'm old
yourself
enough to have a
on
glass of wine.
if you want to
My
have one or if you
God.
want to have five. That's your business.
And I wouldn't even know she said any, or they were dragging me over there because I don't watch your channel, the Bash for Cash channel, or your stupid whatever you do over there. I don't watch it. I know that's your group over there. But you know what? I never said Steph was a drunken whore because she was on her panel. What was she doing on her panel? Was she drinking wine? Did she drink a
That's
bottle of wine?
yeah, and that's when
Trisha
some
brags
stuff came
about
out.
smoking blunts. Do I call her a drug addict? No. Actually, I'm not okay, Val. I'm so sick of these people.
Hey,
Just
sweet.
don't come after me because I'm sick and tired of you. I don't give a shit if you have 5,000 people in your chat.
Find other content.
Yeah, find other content. I'm not the easy target you thought I was because I am not going to stop saying what I think about whatever. And if you don't like it, oh well. Fire up alive. That gives you content.
It's ridiculous. Oh, you're being
Good.
streamed, Carla.
Yeah. Well,
You're giving them content. Don't even
you know what? They
respond.
stream me because they know I won't strike them. Because you know why? Because I'm not a bitch ass. I'm not scared to be streamed. Everything I'm saying, I think, I know. Who cares if they're streaming me? Hey, Tracy.
Hey, how you doing, girls? Steph,
Is that you?
No, that's not Tracy. That's not Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's probably one of their trolls over there. Don't let anybody up.
Grow up, you dumb ass.
She always comes in the chat first. Also, don't let anybody up. Tracy. She always comes in the chat first. She doesn't just hop on panel.
People need to grow the hell up. What the hell is wrong with them? Yes. Hello.
It was Ross.
Good
Thanks, German lady.
It was Ross's voice. Thank you for telling me.
Hey, German lady.
It's pathetic.
Look, I have not done anything to him. If I'm Rex, get out of my chat.
Bye.
Delete him. Did you delete him? I don't see what's going on in my chat. I can't see.
Hold on.
Oh my God, these people fucking piss me off. You know, Trisha has.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning, 11:18. I mean,
yeah, you get up in the morning.
Like,
Trisha has threatened to drag me before. And what is that supposed to do to me? Is that supposed to scare me? Okay, Tracy. I mean, you can drag me all you want. If I'm not there to watch you, it's not doing anything to you. Don't call me a drunken whore because I had one glass of wine. I think I'm old enough to have a glass of wine. If you don't like it, too bad. You know what I mean? But don't call me a drunken whore because the first time this is the second time I've ever gone on my panel and had a glass of wine. I did it one time when I was with Molly, and this was the second time. And it was one glass of wine. It was about 11 o'clock or 11:30 at night. So stream away, dumbasses. Shall we tell all of Trisha's secrets too, Cindy? I guess she wouldn't like that, would she?
No, she wouldn't.
There's German. Is that you, German lady? God, I'm so tired of this shit. Is that you?
Yep. Since the bitch wanna stream, let me call her out in front of her own audience. You guys in her chat support what she's doing. She sends Rex and all these guys over here to bully, doing her dirty work because the bitch cannot handle her own shit. That bitch is a whole cloud chaser. She cannot call anyone a cloud chaser. She begged Trish and other people to drop her links before she had a channel. She built her channel cloud chasing, sitting her stank ass on panels. Bitch, you are a wannabe. You will never be on my level, bitch. And listen, you cannot call me a liar. Go on my channel, play the video with Wendy's own words. Wendy's own words. You cannot call me a liar. I have an answer for everything. Trisha, I have no problems with you. This is not about Trisha. But people in her chat, I don't know why you're supporting that.
Well, she's supporting it. Obviously,
she still has the video up. She still has the video up. She's on the same level as the guys. Why is she supported? Why are people over there? Like I'm wondering.
Why are they calling me a drunken whore because I had one glass of wine? You know, what the hell is that all about? Why am I a drunken whore because I had one glass of wine? The same with what they're saying about you. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They have to have somebody to bully on here.
Have you slept, Steph, you bitch? Have you even slept? You've been on panels up all night, bitch. Inserting yourself in every fucking thing. Every fucking thing.
Oh, she came in here and asked for a link. I wouldn't give her one.
Fuck her. Who is she? Who is she?
Nobody to me.
I mean, they accept her now. They accept her now. They accept her now because she goes at Laura. But see how it is when she goes at me. I wonder who supports her when she goes at me, calling me all these things. Do it again, Steph. Let these guys up and trash me. Let these guys up and trash me and see what happens. See what happens, bitch. You are not smart, bitch.
I don't even know. I didn't even know what was going on. I had a nice little stream. I went off and then I get this nasty message. Like, what the hell? And they're streaming me now? Well, stream me away. Go ahead. Because that's
what I wonder why she fires up a live to defend the guys. Where was the live stream when Starlight and Mandarin got threatened? Where was the live stream? Wasn't Starlight supposed to be one of your friends, Steph? What, you will never stick up for your friends. You stick up for the guys. You want to belong to them who don't, like, that's not like it's a badge of honor to be over there. Seriously? That's a badge of honor now to be associated with them. They will never be accepted in this community. Only maybe on yours and Republican Ash's channel. Otherwise not. But see what happens when you allow them on your panels. Look at your chat really closely. Look at the thumbs down on the stream about me, bitch. And what they're doing now, they sent the goons from that group over to me and thumb down and claim that I'm the people.
Someone
on the
just
stream.
tried to come out named Paul something, and I don't even know who that
yeah,
is.
No.
Probably one of them. Probably
they're
one of them.
They want to porn you. They want to porn you.
No, I kicked them. Any name that I don't know is getting kicked.
What they're trying to do now is the video with Randy. He sent all his goons over to thumb down.
Yeah, well,
that's what he did.
Well,
because
good for him. You know what? Thumb me down all you want. Yeah. You think that bothers me? I'm not monetizing this because I'm saying fuck every second word.
Yeah. But look at your thumbs down, Steph. You bitch, you e-whore.
Yeah, I'm a drunken whore because I had one glass of wine on my panel. Didn't she drink a whole bottle of wine? Didn't she drink a whole bottle of wine on her panel?
She was drinking while driving. That bitch was driving intoxicated. Who is she to call anyone out, bitch? DUI and DYI, Steph. Who are you, bitch? Let me gather you, bitch. You are not on my level and you'll never be. You'll never be.
And listen, me and German lady were not always good, with each other. We did it that, we resolved our issues and moved on. We didn't have to go on panel after panel. How many panels did you see me on trashing you? Did you see me on any panels trashing you? Ever?
No.
Never.
Tonic, you are simping for her. She's the fakest bitch around here, Tonic. I have no problems with you, but if you think that she's a nice or a cool person, you are sadly mistaken. That bitch is the fakest cunt over here right now. Seriously. Stick up for her, yeah?
I don't know who done. They were timed out. I don't know, but I'm not going to allow you to come in here and insult German lady or go after her. That's just not happening on my panel.
I just wonder, and I'm not gonna stay on for long here, but I just wonder, where was her live stream defending Makeup Mobster, One When, Randy? Where was all these live streams when they got trashed? She did nothing, but she's getting out of her way. People, peak game in her chat right now. Peak game what she's doing. She's going out of her way defending the guys. She never defended her own friends. Peak game. Just saying, just keep your eyes and ears open what she's doing. It's clear as fucking day. She doesn't have her people's back. She only cares about accepted by fucking guys.
Oh my God. Tonic and sales. You're okay with Tonic and sales? He said, we will ruin you, German.
No one's gonna ruin me. See, threats. People,
yep.
she sent people over here to threaten me, but they want to claim that I threaten. Yeah. No one's gonna run me off. That bitch gonna get verbally bitched by me every time.
What? How did this happen? Weren't you and Steph okay with each other for a good bit? For a while?
Yeah, till that stream where she set up on the panel with them, and I saw what she's doing. And you show me who you are, and I publicly made a community post, distanced myself, and then she started going at me. I distanced myself publicly. I said, everyone who is with these guys, who lets these guys on a panel, I don't want nothing to do with. Nothing.
You're right. Lynn Love and Life says, I would like to meet these people in person. I guarantee you they would not be cool. Can you guys see my middle finger? Because, I don't give a shit about you, okay? No. Steph, I think you're gross.
People can say about me all they want. I don't send people over and tell them, go tell her I ruin you, threaten, intimidation like they did with Starlight and Mandolin. All they do is try to intimidate people, bully people. I'm not gonna let myself bully by them. Hell no. I go live later on and cuss her out again. But I'm telling you, Randy, Starlight. I mean, Starlight probably already knows, but other people, peak game what she's doing. She's go out of her way, sticks up for the guys. She didn't do lives about all these women. Oh, the only way that stank ass goes live about the truth or Laura for fucking because that's her content. The truth and Laura is her content, yeah, and Bombshell. That's her content.
Yep.
But her friends, she will never defend. I fucking stick up for people if I have to. I don't fucking care. No fucking integrity, no fucking nothing, no character, nothing. She has no qualities about her for real. Now, I know some people like her, but they're gonna see peak game. That's all I'm saying. See what she's doing. Thanks, Carla, for letting me up. Hi, Cindy, by the way. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing, Cindy?
She might have.
Might be doing something. I'm okay. Sorry.
I'm sick of the bullying. I really am. I'm like, they're not bullying me because I don't see them to be bullied. But don't call me a drunken whore because I have a glass of wine on my live stream at 11 o'clock at night when you drank a bottle of wine. So I didn't know she did it while she was driving. That's how much I watch her. But
what I also want to say is I don't, that video I did triggered them so much. They they send people in my comments. They send people to thumb down. I don't do all that shit. People can say about me all they want. I don't send people over to troll them. They do all that shit. They come over, try to intimidate people, try to bully people, go in comments, go in live chats. I don't do that. I don't even go in that bitch's chat. I like to have my nostrils intact. That stank bitch, I don't go over there. Fuck her.
Me too. I don't go there. I don't go anywhere that I'm not wanted. So stream away.
And I know you have a problem with you, but I know she's listening right now. Trisha, I love you. Fuck that bitch next to you. That bitch is rotten. That bitch is no one's friend. And Carla, thanks for having me up. Cindy, you take care.
You
Take
too.
care. Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
I'll go live later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. So I'm a drunken whore, Cindy, because I had a glass of wine on my live stream at 11 o'clock at night 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
Well, first of all, was it good wine?
Oh God, yeah, it was really good wine. Yeah, but I don't smoke blunts on my channel, and I don't take Xanax, and I don't do all that stuff that, you know. And we're not supposed to talk about that, but they can call me a drunken whore. Okay. It is what it is. But we could start dropping some shit too that we saw in a certain Discord a couple years ago, can't we? Hi, Blood Vampira.
I wouldn't let it bother you, Carla, what they say, because
it's not.
That's what they want.
I just want to show her that she doesn't intimidate me. I don't give a shit what she says. Nothing that she says intimidates me. She can threaten to drag me. I don't care. The people in her chat can drag me. I don't care. Like, you know,
they want a reaction.
Like a 2-year-old. I don't care. I could call her something too, but I won't do it because I have more, you know, I have more truth than that. I have more class than she does.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, if this is what they do
you
at
and I
11:30
both
in the
know
morning,
how dirty she is. So we both know it. They've gone after Tiffany for how long?
And I think everybody does. So. I mean,
well, they do. A lot of them are afraid of her. That what you know what bothers her the most is that we're not. You're not afraid of her, and I'm not afraid of her. What's she gonna do? Come to my house, stick her friend on me, and he's gonna do what? He's gonna do what? Throw a brick at my head? Like he threatened? Like, you know, I don't care. Right? I'm 911 away from. I mean, the cops are like 2 minutes away from my house. So come to my house. See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, this platform, Carla, it's just to the point where it's just gross anymore. It's all about hurting people, you know, just being downright cruel. And if that's the type of person you want to be, you want to hurt people, you want to be cruel, then hey,
well, look at the
shine those colors then, you know.
The infantile names they called you, the juvenile, how they act like a bunch of juvenile delinquents. I mean, that's exactly how they act. They act like babies.
Juvenile delinquents don't even act like this.
No, I think no, juvenile delinquents have better manners than these people. Email from YouTube. It's on its way. German lady says, by the way, Steph, email from YouTube is on its way. German lady, see, I know they're streaming me, but I don't give a flying F-U-C-K, and I'm doing that for Samara. I don't give enough of a F-U-C-K to strike any channels. So stream away. I don't care if they have 3,000 people in there.
They're probably gonna attempt to drag me.
Oh, of course
because I'm on panel. But look, I don't care. I don't watch any of them. I I have them
Look,
all
who goes
blocked.
on
I mean,
vacation?
out
Who
of
goes
sight,
on
out of mind.
vacation? Who goes on vacation and then spends their time on YouTube? Gee, I wonder who. I go on vacation. I don't spend my time on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
YouTube has the terms of service about showing others people's pics, facial recognition. Oh, really? Is that right, German lady? Do tell. I'll have to email you privately because I've had that done to me multiple times.
Yeah. Everybody can take a bad picture. I mean,
I really
what?
don't care. If they're going to
Yeah.
use my picture and it's against terms of service, well, maybe I should start like, maybe I should start striking people. Maybe I should start reporting people. We have thousands of people losing loved ones to COVID and other things. Why are people losing their humanity? Why can't people be good too? Because these people aren't good people. They're evil.
And look what just happened, and within a week, we lost 13 servicemen, 13 servicemen over in
Yeah, like, you know
Afghanistan.
what? I go off my
The
stream.
devastating hurricane, and I know last night one life was lost. I've not kept up with it today, but hey, let's get on YouTube and quote unquote drag people, because that's a fun thing to do. Okay, all right, and not to mention, you know, the situation with COVID and how numbers are rising again everywhere. But hey, let's get on YouTube and drag people. Okay.
Well, like I said this morning, my son-in-law's uncle just passed away last Sunday of COVID. And I'm going to worry about what someone says about me on the internet. I don't think so.
Yeah.
If people
Yeah.
can't drag someone without showing pics, it's weak. Or like out and out lying to them, but about them. Look, I said before, German lady and I had our differences, but I didn't go from panel to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, dragging her ass. I just didn't do it. And she didn't do it to me. But these people cannot do it. They have no content if they're not dragging someone. And yes, I said it.
Yeah, that's true.
And don't
That's
come
so
in
true.
here like asking for a link because you're not going to get it. I don't know who Pitbull is. Is Pitbull somebody that we know? I stand up for my
I
regardless,
don't
someone
know.
I consider a friend. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, I got like flack because I told Analyzer that she could come in here as long as she was respectful. And now I'm getting flack for it. Okay. But I also said if she, she gets, dragged in my chat, there's nothing I can do about it because people remember. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never done anything.
I don't have any dealings with that one. I can't.
You know what? I responded back to Steph because I was called a drunken whore for having one glass of wine on my. I don't smoke dope. I don't take Xanax. I had one glass of wine on my panel.
A lot of people drink a glass of wine.
Well, if you don't want her
at night to help them
Mara,
relax and go to sleep.
It's Carla's chat, but I don't want to analyze around. And Samara has my blessing to do what she wants. If she wants to block her, she can block her. But a lot of us were around when that whole thing went down with her. So you guys don't know nothing that's going on. So.
But that's the thing. I mean, you don't have to do anything to these people And
for them to go after you? No,
yeah,
you don't.
yeah, it's the most craziest thing ever.
And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have even known. But if you read, like, I'm going to screenshot what she wrote to me in the comments, and I'm going to put it on my community post, because that's the way people are in this, in this YouTube. That's the way they talk to you. They can't have a normal conversation. They just have to all capital letters. Like, that scares me. Not.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't scare. You know, Cindy, of all people, you know that she doesn't scare me. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing she does scares me. Nothing she says scares me. What's she going to do? Drive up to my house? I'd like to see her
you're
drive.
definitely
I'd like
not
to see
scared
her
of
drive by my house like she did Brian's. I'd love to see that. And then say that she doesn't go real life. Were you guys having any issues beforehand going on? Who?
Huh?
Who are you talking about, Remy? Oh, Trisha. Trisha's been dragging me for a year and a half. Never gets old.
Didn't she say a while back? Didn't she say a while back when she was doxing Tiffany Marie and her son? Didn't she say on her panel then that she was not going to mention you anymore?
But that went out the window when I mentioned her, so I did it first. And I'll admit that. Hi, Evelyn. And I'll admit that. I did mention her. And so what? She's mentioned me. Whoa, boy. If I mentioned her as many times as she's mentioned me.
Okay.
I'd have to go live every day.
Why can't others mention people, though? I mean, if you're having an opinion, why can't we have an opinion? Why does it have to?
Only Trisha's allowed to have an opinion. Didn't you know that? Only Steph is allowed to have an opinion, and she'll screenshot everything and then throw it on her panel. I'm so sick of those stupid screenshots and screen shares. Like, I don't give a shit. Understand? I don't give a shit about what you have on, in your arsenal, Steph. I don't care what they say about Tiffany. I like Tiffany. And you guys have been going after Tiffany. Wow, that must have been a kick in the pants when she got to 10,000 subs, huh? Wow. I bet you that really hurt, stung.
Tiffany doesn't even mention them on this platform.
No, I'm just saying
private.
That must have pissed them off that they go after her over and over and over again. She gets to 10,000 subs. They can't even get to 7,000, That must have, ouch, that must have hurt. She wants Carla to control Brian. Why does she control? Yeah. Okay. If she need to control Brian, since when doesn't Brian need controlling? He'll do what he wants when he wants. I'm not going to control Brian. He can say what he wants when he wants. He's got a whole different issue with Trisha. And I am never going to tell him not to speak his mind. You know that. We know Brian behind the scenes. We know a lot of stuff that you guys don't even know.
No idea, Remy.
I kind of want to know how much memory people have on their computers, because the screenshot and clips is insane. I have no idea. I just think it's ridiculous. Tiffany is out.
Who has time? Who has time day after day to make clips of
Cindy,
different
that's their whole
and
life. That's
all these screenshots.
Life. Even when they're on vacation, they're on YouTube on panels. That's
I don't know.
God, when I was on vacation, there's no freaking way I was on YouTube on panels. No freaking way. I was spending all my time went towards my grandson, not YouTube. But different people do different, have a different way of looking at things. So, and yes, I said it.
This community was already in a down spiral big time, but certain people came into this community and they just threw gasoline on it, and there's no coming back. This community will never.
And there's no drama community. Give me a break. There's no drama community.
It's not drama. It's
not drama. It's bash community. No. The bash community. Bash for cash. That's all it is. You can have it. You can have it, Trisha and Steph. You can have your bash for cash community. I don't care. And the 300 or how many ever 100 there are in your chat. You can all have that because I don't give a flying FUCK. And guess what, Trisha? At 12 noon today, I'm going to have another glass of wine. So call me a drunken whore again. If you don't like it.
Carla. You don't have to explain that.
Hey, listen, why should I? Why should I? Why should I? I don't care what she thinks. I don't care what. I have never cared what Trisha thinks because I think, she's done the shadiest shit on this YouTube. And because she says, my bad, everybody forgives her all the time. Well, guess what? Not everybody forgives her.
And an apology. Here's my thing. An apology is changed behavior. If
she'll never change.
If you really are sorry and you won't do it again, it's changed behavior.
No.
And we've all seen it. It's never changed behavior.
She's nasty. I hope she didn't raise her kids nasty. I really don't hope she didn't. I hope she raised them nicer. I know I raised mine to be respectful. But it seems like these people on here, what is this world coming to? And yes, I know. We're supposed to talk about kids. I said, I hope
they want to push people over the edge, Carla. I really do. Because this is not normal. Not in any way normal.
They do it over and over and over. Look what they did to German lady. German lady is actually at the point where she's almost broken. She's, it's like day after day after day after day. Leave the lady alone. Just leave her alone. Don't be sending your stupid minions in here because they will get blocked. You'll get blocked. Don't ask for a link. You're not getting a link.
And I think with German lady, if they would leave her alone, she wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't. I'll tell you
she
that
wouldn't respond in any way, shape, or form.
No, she wouldn't.
That's the only thing. Here's the thing: when people want to be left alone on this platform, leave them the fuck alone. Leave them alone.
Well, they don't have content then. They have to have someone to bash at. And that goes for Wendy, that goes for Randy, that goes for all of them over there. They say we're evil over here. I think they're evil. That's all they do over there. And that's my opinion. I know, German lady, you're okay with those people, but I'm just saying. It's just like it's become the norm on here. People can do what they want. They can, and they, and
it's excused behavior too.
It depends on who it is.
You do. Everybody has fans, but when the behavior is just downright mean, cruel, and just gross, and it's excused behavior over and over, that's a problem. Because look, if everybody, even over here, if everybody quit responding, who would they go after next? It's always going to be somebody, just for an opinion. It blows my mind. It really does.
But here's the thing with and I want to say this: German lady probably doesn't like the same people I like, and I might not like the same people she likes. But I'm not going to chastise her for it. Same with you. If you like someone that I don't, when have I ever told you not to go into a chat? Look at how they act over there. If they see someone in a chat, they follow you around YouTube, which to me is, who follows someone around YouTube to see what chats they go into? They do.
Yeah.
Who does that? Like, who does that shit? I could care less what chats they go into. Do I know what I unsubbed? I probably unsubbed 100 channels. That's how many channels I unsubbed.
Yeah.
I don't, hey, German lady.
Hey. Yeah, you are absolutely right. We don't like the same people, but it's easy as that. I'm not getting involved in battles that have nothing to do with me. If anyone would just stay in their lane sometimes and don't get involved in other business, why do I have to be involved in what you and Trisha have going on? That's not my battle. That's not my battle. And some people, and Steph is one of the biggest people that do this over here, getting involved in other people's stuff constantly. I don't have to. I don't have to. It's not my battle. I like Trisha very much, and we both, Carla, we're cool. We have no issues. And like you said, we had our problems. I proved in the past that I can put stuff behind. Like we had our stuff. I had my stuff even with what was her name, Live with Jen, and that was I don't even think about her anymore. We are cool now. Like, there's many people that I don't go on for a year. It's certain people who won't let go. They don't like when I speak out. They go after everyone, intimidate everyone who dares to speak out on them. It's a pattern with these guys. They don't like to get called out, especially by people who were over there and know how they operate. And let me tell you a secret. The last stream I did, I dragged Bombshell. Guess what? A few hours after that stream, we made a truce behind the scenes. So people can say about me what they want, but I'm not on here to fight with people. Like, me and Bombshell, we probably never gonna like each other. We probably never gonna be friends, but we were able to find a solution and agreed to leave each other alone. So that's how people can do it if they are willing to end stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't judge anybody for who they like or don't like. I'm just, leave me alone. Leave me out of your nastiness. Don't be sitting there calling me a drunken whore because I had a glass of wine. Like, don't follow me around YouTube. Stay in your own lane. If you don't like me, that I don't have a problem with people not liking me, and I'm sure you don't either. But just leave me alone.
Well, Carla, everybody knows you're not a drunken whore. Just like, everybody knows that German lady is not a man. It's their narrative that they want to push. You know,
after a while, it gets on your nerves. It gets to you.
Yeah.
And I can understand why it's like, it's and it happened with me too. People sent me emails saying that this one wasn't comfortable and blah, 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 blah. I'm not even going to go back into that because that was just like ancient history. But here's the thing. If it bothers her, it bothers her. So stop. Why
and it follows me. It follows me around. I'm not only over here. I cannot even go in peace in other communities. I was in a whole different community for a couple of months, and that bullshit was brought over there. And ever since then, I stopped going over there because that bullshit was brought over there. I cannot. That's why I want these videos down, because YouTube is a small world. It's gonna follow you. That bullshit is gonna follow you around. That's why people have to understand why I have to to report certain stuff, and why I have to, because I want to go in places for just having fun. I don't want the bullshit following me around. Is that
well, they
so
want to
hard
take you, they want you to go. They want you to take that.
Yes.
That's why they don't stop. And that's why
And you have,
to
German lady,
sometimes
you have every right to report these streams.
Exactly.
I mean,
Wendy was trying to shame me. What the hell? Is that okay what they're doing? Like hunting me down, doing all these videos? Like they wanna ruin me on YouTube? What is then? Yeah.
no, that's not good. And it's not
that's what, look, this is why YouTube gave the option to report.
Yep.
If you're violating terms of service on YouTube, they encourage people to report that, you know, where other streamers are violating YouTube's
But I
terms of
went
service.
over to Stephanie's just to see what they were doing over there. And I'm telling you, they are relentless. They are just, and I don't understand why they feel the need to go on a 3-hour live and just go after you over and over and over and over. It's why? What are they getting out of it? They just know it bothers you.
They're not gonna be successful. I still gonna go live. I still gonna laugh with my chat. It's not gonna, like, it still bothers me. Don't get me wrong. No one should have that shit on their neck. No one should have that. But no. I'm not gonna sit in the corner and cry. That's, I think sometimes people say, oh, she's not a victim. She's not a victim, because you know how I am. I'm loud. Sometimes I yell at people. I cuss people out. That's why some people say I'm not a victim. But what do you expect me to do? Just sit in the corner and cry, and then you would say, oh, poor German lady, this and that. That's not my nature. I'm not gonna sit in the corner and cry. That's not my nature. But it's still wrong. How can you justify what they're doing? Like, if you hate me that much, like there's this drama vault channel and stuff, they want to make it seem like I'm the person who put it all on myself, and I'm not no victim. I'm attacking people, this and that. Well, I'm sorry, if I'm getting in arguments, I can be vicious with my words, but I'm not like with you and me, for example, Carla. I was not following you around. I was not really bothering you. Of course, I called you stuff, and I apologize for it. But I left you alone.
We were both mods in the same chat, and neither of us went at each other. We could have argued in that chat. We never did. I didn't argue with you. I didn't call you names. You didn't call me names. It was over. As far as I was concerned, it was done and over with. But it didn't run around from panel to panel to panel to panel, calling you names and saying this and saying that about you. I didn't. I just didn't. And we just
pretty much stayed away from each other for the longest time. We didn't bother each other. No, nothing. Yeah.
No, not at all. And like I said, we were mods in the same chat and never went after each other. It can be done if you're an adult. You don't need to go after people.
But I'm this horrible person. I don't want to brag, but I'm probably one of the least problems this community has, Wendy V. Like, you want to make it sound like I'm this big problem in this community. I'm probably the least, one of the least problems over here. I never doxed. I did threaten. I'm not going to deny it. I was pushed to a point by that group that I had to threaten. I'm not proud of it. Once again, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. But I never doxed anyone. I never did shit. Didn't even put DMs in public and shit. Other people on here are still around doxing numerous times, but I am the biggest problem over here. Yeah, Wendy, we try again.
Yeah. And here's the thing, though. You got to know that most people, 90%, minus that little group over there, know that you're a woman. They don't. I mean, there's no questioning that. And we don't have the right to question it anyways. And I sure as hell, they sure as hell don't have the right to go on a panel and call you with the names that they're calling you. And if I were you, I would be pissed too. I'm sorry. Taking down a channel is not bad if they're just relentless and they won't stop.
If a channel is not doing positive and constantly, like it's simple as that. Don't what is it called? Don't violate the terms of services, and you have nothing to worry. If you have terms, when you constantly use homophobic language, racist language, transphobic language, say the R word, say the R word.
Yeah.
So then you wonder why you are while your channel is in jeopardy. I'm sorry, that's on you. If you say these things, you gotta, at some point, YouTube will do something.
Yeah, they will. If you keep reporting it over and over again. Like, I mean, I'm not, like, I'm too lazy to do that. And it really, because I don't watch these people, it doesn't bother me. But today, my friends came into my Discord and said, you got to see what's going on YouTube. Because usually when I go off my live stream, I'm done. I'm off. I'm doing other things. And then I see I'm called a drunken whore because I had a glass of wine at 11 o'clock at night on my live stream. Where that other one, Steph, was drinking a whole bottle of wine on her live stream, and she was drunk. Like,
and she shouted white power. Who does that? Who does that? You don't shout that when you're drunk. You don't shout that.
I think she shouted some other things too. Some social things. So. Yeah.
And that's what, if you're a drunken whore, then I'm an undrunken whore. How about that?
I swear it was one little glass of wine, and it was like I was
tired. You are at home. You are at home. It's not like a certain Australian creator having like 60 beers a day or 60 plus beers a day. You drink a glass or two or three or whatever, half a bottle. Who cares? Yeah. You're not on here slurring. You're not being belligerent. Yeah.
No, I wasn't putting anybody down.
You're not getting in your vehicle.
Nope.
Putting yourself at danger or others on the road at danger.
If I sounded slurry, it was because I was tired. And I said that even on my stream, I'm just tired. I said that. I think Brian came up on my stream and I said, I'm just, because he said I sounded funny. And I said, yeah, having a glass of wine and I'm tired. But that doesn't make me a drunken whore.
What's wrong with being funny? What's wrong with being funny?
Welcome to the Colors Coalition. If you're, is that somebody I know? I don't know. I don't care. Hey, listen, when I was on vacation for 2 weeks, I was drinking daiquiris, margaritas. So, yeah, you should have called me a drunken whore then. But,
I love a good margarita.
Oh, my God. The daiquiris were amazing. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, but I don't judge people for who they support or don't support. I'm not going in someone's comments and saying this. And, if I don't have something nice to say to someone, I'm not going in their comments and saying anything. So.
Yeah.
I've never been, ever since that falling out with that whole group, I haven't been on one stream in their chat. I haven't been in their comments. Ever since I fell out with Steph, I never been in her chat, never been into. No. I'm not gonna lie. The one stream she did, about me, I went into her comment and said, let's see how this is gonna work out, like something like that. But I never go in her chats provoking. I never do that on this. I don't send people in her chat trolling. I don't go over there trolling, but they sure do with me. Like they sure do with me. Yeah.
And I don't either. I don't go in any of those chats. If I know I'm not welcome there, I don't go there. I don't comment. I don't watch. I don't go there. And
it's not entertaining. It's not anything that I want to watch. I don't want to waste.
To see someone.
I don't want to waste an hour, 2, or more of my time watching a live stream where people are just being bullies, downright mean. That's not my cup of tea. Sorry.
Yep, me too. And I don't
I
enjoy
have. I
watching.
mean, I have better things to do with my time than to sit through a live stream and watch that bullshit.
Right. But I hope you go live today, German lady, because I'll be there.
I probably will.
I just think, I think sometimes you just need to just get it past, get it over with, and just block these people. Just block them and don't.
But blocking is not working when they put videos out. It's not working. It works with chat people. It works with chat people sometimes, but people will find a way to bother you. You can't block each other, but they're gonna find a way. Yeah. But I want to say something about. I saw something that they put out, like that the video I did with Wendy, where she donated and she put like a heart or something. I go for her word. I played the clip where she talks about it, and she, with her own words, said, I gave him $100 to leave German lady alone. I go by her words. Don't call me a liar. And Wendy is not known for she said she gave the money with the intent.
She's got a mental disability. That's so wrong of them to take advantage of that. Like 100. I think I saw the stream. I mean, I watched the.
I cannot watch them. I cannot watch them.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch their stream. I watched yours, and I saw the clip where she.
Hang on a minute, Carla. I got to get ready to jump down.
Okay.
I gotta go to Sam's Club, so
okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and get that done.
I'll
be listening.
All right.
Take care, Cindy.
Yeah,
too,
I saw the
lady.
clip where she said she had. Bless her heart, though. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
I mean, where she had given them $100 to leave you alone. So bless
but
her heart.
even if she lied and take it as an excuse and maybe just said it so I don't know what. I cannot look in Wendy's head. I was shocked when I heard that when I was in her chat. But even if it wasn't with that intent, she still struggles for money. That woman has so many issues. She needs a new wheelchair, this and that. And these guys over there know exactly about her living situation and all this. That's a heavily disabled woman. She cannot even walk. She cannot really walk. And mentally, we all know, like she is handicapped and disabled. So her living situation. It doesn't really matter with what intent. If she sends you the money, send it back. She struggles in real life. These guys are around her for many years. I only know her for 1.5 years. Right. But they know her for years. They should know better than taking that woman's money. And then he made a post and said, well, if I don't send the money back to her, it's German lady's fault. Now, who does that?
Why?
Who does that?
An asshole. Sorry. That's all I got to say about those people. They're just nasty. And why are they back here anyways? They were gone, I thought.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I want to call him out too. I wanted to call him out later. He's your friend, Brian. Brian, what is going on with you? He's complimenting them lately. Like, Brian, are you for real, Brian? Like he was saying, it's good that they are doing commenting about this community. What? They were brought over here to fight you, Brian. They were brought over here by Steph to fight you. They don't like you, Brian. What are you doing?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, listen.
I have a nice talk with him about that.
I guess because he has a problem with Starlight. He said like Starlight is jealous of Steph. She wants it to be in Steph's place. He said like all kinds of weird shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Brian? They don't like you. They wanted to run you off too. Why would you say like some people, I think, if they think that that these guys laying off of them, then they start complimenting them, so they will not go after them
when did
again.
he do that? Was this a while ago?
Yesterday, when Laura was
on. Oh my God! Wait, I'm gonna have a talk with him myself. Yeah, he knows how I feel about that, anyways.
Like that was
he
like
doesn't. I know for a fact he doesn't feel that way about those people, because I mean, at least that's what he's told me. But maybe he does need to be called out.
Probably what I think is going on, it's the same thing like with Wendy Rhea and me. They know damn well it's wrong, but his dislike for Starlight is so big that he thinks they're going now at Starlight. They threaten her, this and that. So he's cool with that right now. So, but if it's coming his way again, then he will change his tune. Brian, be consistent, please. That was like I was like losing brain.
That. I really didn't see that, because I would have called him out myself, because I have a problem with it. So I have a problem with that, and I have no problem telling Brian what I think, whether he's right or wrong. So, and I think he's wrong if he said that, but I didn't see it.
He said Starlight is jealous of Steph. He said Starlight wants to be in her place. Starlight, oh, okay, let's be honest. Starlight was a supporter of them. But you know what? People learn sooner or later, and she did learn. After a while, she did learn. And I cannot see in anyone's head, but I'm 99% sure that Starlight would not want go fully back. I mean, of course, it's better to be coexisting with them in a chat without being attacked. I understand that, but she would not be cool, like 100%, like friendly and stuff with them again. She learned from the
some messed up stuff then too to her that she suffered for. So I don't think she's cool with them anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
They threatened her. Ross threatened to ruin her and to go at her.
Oh, geez.
He knows how to intimidate people. It's not working with me, though. It's not working with me. I mean, he can silence certain people. He will not silence me.
Samar says, Ash274 came in the chat and tried to smack the sense into Brian.
Yep, I saw that.
He has a hard head. Yeah, and sometimes Brian says things, and I'm not good with it. And I will confront him like behind the scenes. I'll say, what in hell are you thinking? Whether it's someone that I like or dislike, sometimes he just says things that don't make any sense to me. So
like, does he think they're gonna team up with him against Starlight or something? Brian, I hate to break it to you, they're not gonna feel any different about you as they did a month ago. They just are now concentrating on me and maybe some other people. Brian, they can return their focus on you at any day again. Don't think that they like you. That what you were saying was so stupid. I mean,
right. Yeah. That was, if he said it, and like I said, I didn't see it, but I'll go back and watch it, and I'll have my opinion about that. He knows already how I feel about those people. So, yeah.
I have ranted enough for now.
I'm sorry you're going through that, but can I say one thing?
Okay.
You have a really nice voice, singing voice.
Thank you.
I've been listening to your songs lately, and I'm like, oh, God, I wish I could sing like that. So I don't think if you were a man, you could sing like that. So
exactly,
it's like what, whatever. I mean,
I kind of get it. Like sometimes, you know, I have to put myself into these people. Like, it's not the first time it happens. Like, I'm a very over the top person. I'm not looking the most natural. Like, I know all of that. Sometimes people think my accent is fake, and if people question the accent is fake, they might question, well, what else is fake? Maybe it's not a woman, this and that. So I completely get it. I kind of get it, but what does it matter? What does it matter? My pussy says otherwise. And if you think my accent is fake, well, that's your problem. I prove that I live in Germany.
Well,
So
what I like about you is you can move on from things. I mean, I know you and JoJo had a problem, but you moved on from it. You and me had a problem. You moved on from it. It's like you don't judge me for who I like or don't like. I don't judge you for who you like and don't like. We see you in a chat, we say hello. And I mean, that's how it should be on here. We shouldn't be like constantly fighting and being nasty to each other. And what they've done to you is just disgusting to me, like in my opinion. And like I know that you know, about you and what they're saying about you, that I mean, I got an email about that too, and I never should have. What I should have done in that case was go to you privately and said, look, this is the email I got. I should have showed it to you and said, this is what it was. I was wrong. I went on a live and blurted it out. I was wrong, and I apologize for that. But you know, I was new too to live streaming, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But
that's so in the past. I'm not even.
It is like, and I don't understand why Wendy brought it up a year and a half later. Like I was kind of embarrassed.
She always brings stuff up from the stuff with JoJo. Like, and I'm gonna say it later again. Some stuff I'm gonna say on my live stream. I wanted to say that all for later, but now that you bring it up, Wendy, your former co-host, how many times has your co-host yelled at the chat and you were sitting there giggling? How many times has your co-host went at people for no reason? So don't. If that's my biggest crime, to yell at people if I'm getting mad, that listen, I'm an emotional person. I wear my what is it called? My heart on the tongue. I wear my heart on my tongue sometimes. Sometimes I go overboard, and later on I cringe and wish I wouldn't say the shit. But that's my human flaw. Maybe that's my flaw, probably. But
you're a human being.
Exactly. And me and JoJo moved on a long time. Why is this even being discussed? Now, I could have really been an asshole and go on about her co-host if she wants to. Wendy, you want to bring all that shit again because your co-host is guilty of that shit too. So, and me and her buried the hatchet. So don't start with that bullshit for bringing stuff up from a year ago. People know that I can switch, yell and this and that. Many people do. Many people like there. Many creators over here had screaming matches on panels, but you single me out because you hate my fucking guts. That's what it ultimately comes down to. If that is my biggest sin, yelling at people, then I don't know. That I like I said earlier, I'm probably the least problem this community has. Like people like me, and I know you don't like her, Patricia. We're adding somewhat of kind of entertainment. Even if we drag people, we kind of make it funny. It's like people like Savage. I know we say some stuff that could be considered nasty, could be considered look shaming, this and that. I'm not proud of that. But when I'm angry, I don't really think about what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna, like a machine gun, it comes out.
But when you bring something up from a year and a half ago, I didn't even remember half the stuff. Like when she was bringing it up, I was remembering it as she was saying it. But it wasn't like it was right at the top of my head. It wasn't, because I had let that stuff go quite a while ago, a while ago. And so I didn't think about it.
She wants to make people remember. She wants to say, look, remember this time when German lady did this? Do you remember this time when she did that? Like, that's what she wants. She is She's on the same level as Mr. Cardinal, in my opinion. That's what Mr. Cardinal was doing, following me everywhere around, doing screenshots, recording panels, this and that. That's the same shit Wendy V is doing. She has probably an archive with a tons of clips. She admitted it. Like, that to me is not normal. Like, I have a hate for a certain person, Witty Widow. I don't even would do that to her. Like, I don't care if she's on a panel dragging me. I know exactly what she's saying. I'm not recording shit, but I think it kind of is a stalkerish kind of thing if you follow a person around and record and record and record, and she has like a file on me. Like, why? What are you trying to accomplish? And then the lies that she says. See, I'm giving you an exclusive. That all that I say right now, I wanted to address later. I was never run out of any community. That shit was debunked by me many, many times. I have lots of the top creators of the drama community, of the beef sector, still coming to me. How come people were on
Brian's here.
People on panels said that I was not run out anywhere. So Wendy V, you need to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Brian, you want to come up so we can yell at you? I'm just finding out something about you, mister, that I never knew.
No one's lying on you, Wiki. You are the most obsessive person ever. You are the most obsessive person ever.
Uh-oh, here's Wendy.
I didn't watch you, and what did you say not to speak about me? I will pull her on a whole stream about you later. I will not let you lie on me with your agenda. You better, Wendy V, I'm telling you right now, as a matter of fact, since you want to bring up all stuff and record me, I will pay your channel a visit later. So I will pull a wiggy on you, a wiggy wiggo, and you have your voice without my permission on your channel. I will go on a search for videos that have my voice on your channel. So you have like a couple hours time to go and put stuff on private. And don't complain later, bitch. You were lying, and I will debunk all the lies later on. I was never run out of any community, bitch. And your co-host yelled at people too. You want to make me bring her up? If I would be an asshole like that, Wendy V, I have a real picture of her, of a camera slip from years ago. Even when I was at war with her co-host, I'm not going to say the name out of respect because she's not doing anything to me. Even when I was at war with her, I would not go that round to put that picture out. But I'm that asshole, right, Wendy V? I am that asshole, and you know damn well where I have that picture from. That guy is still around. You know damn well what I'm talking about. I could have been the biggest asshole and fucking expose her, and I didn't. And I didn't because I'm not that asshole that you think I am. You are obsessed with me. Why don't you call out Witty Widow, a real lifer, a swatter, a literal swatter, putting children on the dark web, striking people left and right, Wendy V. You are the biggest hypocrite on here. The biggest hypocrite. You call people out that you don't like, but other people you give a pass. Fucking hypocrite bitch. I will show the hypocrisy. And I said it before, and this, of course, sure enough, last Friday, she proved me right. She said exactly what I was saying she would. Without calling Rostock out for false striking lemonade, not calling Witty Widow out, as even defending her. Do you think that people don't know about the history of Witty Widow on here? Well, I can get Stewie up and have people hear it from him. I never lied on you. I never lied on you. Why are you going around recording stuff of me? Why do you have a file, like have a whole folder and file on me? What is your agenda? What is your end game? I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere, Wendy Wee. You can keep the mama potbellies and the thingamajigs on your channel. I don't care about these people. Mama Potbelly, you are a fucking bitch too.
Who's Mama Potbelly?
You, Wendy V, you threatened to repost videos. You threatened to repost videos. I'm gonna pay your channel a visit later. Now I'm getting petty with you. You don't have no right to have my voice on your channel. I'm pulling a one-wen and a Randy on you. You have no right to clip me anymore. And when I see something on your channel with my voice, you're gonna get reported. How about that? How about that? You accused me of striking lemonade. That was wrong. Have I gotten an apology? You made a whole stream up with the premise that I struck lemonade, which is not true. It does work like that. Do you call other people out? Should I remind people when I was on Molly's stream and you derailed the chat when we talked about Diane and you said, German lady should be out of here. She supports Camillo. You are obsessed with getting me out of here, Wendy Wee. How many beers are you in? How many beers are you in today? You will not clip me again. Make sure you have 2, 3, 4 hours time tops. Later on, I'll pay your channel a visit, and I'm gonna go on a search with clips that have my voice on. I'm done playing with you, bitch. You keep my name out of your mouth from now on. You get some content, bitch. You went in Molly's chat on that live stream that was like 8 hours or so long. I was giving my 2 cents on Diane for 5 minutes. Wendy V was in the side chat saying German lady should be out of here. She supports Waters. Because I was in Camillo's chat. Vlogger Puppet goes in Camillo's chat. You drunken sloth. You slurring bitch. Wendy V, since when do you have that lisp going on? Since when do you have that lisp going on? Why are you so focused on me? Ever since FOD is gone, now I am on the list. You were so determined to run FOD out. FOD probably lives the best life right now, but you are not. Now I am on your list, right? But guess what? I have my support. And I don't care who likes you. Keep the mama T-bellies, pot bellies, keep the thingamajigs, the Bailey waxed, keep them over at you, bitch. When my voice is on your channel, you're gonna get an email from YouTube. You are obsessed with me. I don't even go in your chat. I don't think about you till you fucking make streams about me. Why do you defend the guys? Why do you have no problems with Starlight getting threatened? Why do you have no problems with Mandalin getting intimidated? You know damn well that these guys have a pattern. But you don't give a shit because it's against me. Because you hate me that much. You love it when they put these videos out of me. You love it. Yeah, cuckoo. Should I go at your co-host? You come off, cuckoo. I might raise my voice, but I'm sane as fuck. I'm sane as fuck, bitch. And unlike you, I don't have a drinking problem. Yeah, I know you hate me. I know. I know you do. Now explain me why you hate me that much. Cray, cray. Explain me why you hate me that much. I am this big of a problem over here, right? But you have no problem with Witty Widow taking channels down, Witty Widow false striking people. You defend her. But God forbid I threaten the bitch after like months of her spreading lies about me. God forbid. God forbid.
Do you want her to come up on panel, German lady?
I don't know. I'm not going to yell here.
Oh, okay. No, just asking. Like if you wanted her to come up, I would put the link in the chat. So.
Yeah, explain me why. Explain me why. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing this horrible over here? I don't dox people. You talk about me, Wendy V. I'm pointing out your hypocrisy. I don't like talking about you. Do you think I enjoy having my name in your mouth? Your name tastes like shit. I don't like having your name in my mouth. Newsflash. Okay, if that's all you want, but don't lie about me, Wendy V.
Me too, Brian.
How come your co-host was able to have a solution with me? How come your co-host was able? Why are you so stubborn? Why are you so stubborn, Wendy?
Is it against terms of service to clip a voice? I don't know. I've never struck anybody.
See, but now, listen, now she writes she's a nicer person than me. Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah. Samara says, Wendy V, please make an agreement just not to speak on each other.
I'm not even sure if that's her. I am not even 100% sure if that's.
Can anybody
tell me if that could be someone instigating. I am not even sure. 100%.
It could be.
Does someone have that go-to app?
I don't have it. Does anybody have the go-to app? You can tell if it's for.
Brian, do you think I like having to deal with that bullshit?
Brian's coming up in a few.
Oh God.
No, I want you to say, because I didn't see what you saw. I just, because I'm not good with it. I'm not cool with what you told me. No, I'm not. And I'll tell him myself.
Okay, people say it's her. So you want me to shut about you? Is that what you want? If that's what you want, okay. If that is all it takes.
And calling each other names don't help things. I think we've all been accused. I mean, I think we've all done that at some point.
But the thing is this, I wasn't even talking about her. When that stuff with the mask came, I wasn't even aware. Someone told me when that shit with the mask started, that she was like promoting that shit. She was like I wasn't even. And then with what was it when the Holly stuff with me and Holly, she inserted like. I wasn't even talking about her. I just talked the last couple streams because there's so much hypocrisy going on. But if she want me to shut the fuck up, if you shut the fuck up too, we can make that deal. Absolutely. If that's all it takes, we have an agreement. We have an agreement.
There's one problem solved.
Espiritu Sancti, amen. Yeah, okay.
And by the way, if you guys think that she's got a fake German accent, my grandmother was German, and that's exactly how she sounded. So I don't believe it's fake. I don't know who said that, who started that rumor that your accent was fake and that you lived in California or something. I heard that somewhere too.
Oh my God. I see what you're doing, Black
Okay,
Jesus.
Black Jesus, goodbye.
20 years. I mean, I see what you're doing.
I'll put the link in Discord. Hang on a second.
Oh my God. Now I have to deal with Brian.
No, I just want to call him out for what you said he said. Like, seriously, I have no idea. Hang on. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I got to find Discord. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Remy. You're right.
Okay, here we go.
I'll be right back, and I get me a glass of soda.
Okay. Okay. Brian, are you there? Shoot. Oh. Hang on. Brian, why can't you grab the link and
Hey, German lady.
Hello.
I just want to come up here, Carla, and support you. Like, I've seen that you're getting a bit of a bashing, and I felt it was for me to come up here.
I'm so used to the bashing. I'm just not.
No, listen, it's not, I'm not gonna lose sleep. Thankfully, it's not really affecting my, it's not that, but it's still, when you come on YouTube and every time you click, it's like, what do people want? That I just not go on YouTube anymore? That I just leave? Like some people say,
Brian saying the link won't let him come up.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to put it in Discord.
By the end of the day, like, a lot of people don't realize how friendly and adorable Carla is. Like, Carla does a lot of work behind the scenes to a lot of us, including me. She's been there for me when I've been trolled at my worst, and she's been there when I've had really good streams and videos out and stuff. Like, you guys picking on Carla is really quite low and pathetic. Like, she does a lot of good for people with disabilities. I have autism and anxiety disorder and sensory processing disorder. She's been nothing but good to me. And you guys to pick on her like this is just absolutely unforgivable. It's just absolute stupid.
Can I tell you something? I worked not too long ago. I was very young. I was 18, 19 years old. I worked for a couple of months in, like, we have over here, it's like a workplace, like almost like a factory where disabled people can work and stuff. It's like especially for disabled people, like mentally and in wheelchairs and all kinds of shit. I work with them. I'm telling you right now, these are the sweetest people that you can ever be around. People with disabilities, or with Down syndromes, or with whatever, are the sweetest people around. Yeah.
Exactly.
Toodles, I don't believe it's all drama. Some of it is drama, but some of it is just meanness and bullying.
It's like Carla knows I'm very protective of her, and she's very protective of me. And when I see Carla getting bullied and bashed and trashed, of course I'm going to come up here and defend her and defend myself. Like, I'm not going to let my friend be bashed without having some support. No. Carla's been good to me for over a year now, and she's been really supportive of my efforts, everything. And I'm not going to let her be up here and certainly get bashed the shit out of. No, that's not happening.
Oh, shit. Brian, I just put it in Discord. Why can't you see it?
No, Carla's been there for me when I've been trolled at my worst. Like, I've had some revolt and stuff happen to me, and she's been there every step of the way when I've had to battle shit on here. Like, I've faced the worst of the worst. Yeah. And Carla's been there when I've cried, when I've had anxiety attacks, when I've had panic attacks on my stream. She's seen it all.
Yeah.
So you guys pick on her is just absolutely low lives. It's just not fair. She's a good woman, a great woman. You guys pick on her. It needs to stop.
I was called a drunken whore for having a glass of wine. Like, it was like so
God.
Carla, to be fair, like I would pick being called a drunken whore over, like, that's almost harmless around.
I understand. Except that, you know, it's from these same people that, you know, it's from the same people. And that's what my point is. Like, just let it go. Like, I'm not talking about you. And I don't know where that comes from, that I'm talking about them. I mean, why are they allowed to have their opinion, but nobody else is allowed to have an opinion about any of them? Like, you know what I mean? It's there, Brian. Triggers are Groiper dropping the N-word again. If you saw Pandora's box, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to block them all because I'm just done with them all over there. It's not worth me like getting involved in that any more drama than I need to.
Hello, Melly. How are you?
Nice meeting you, by the way, Gemma. I'm sorry that I'm here. Like, it's not really yelling. It's just I'm very, passionate and emotional. I'm not really.
Let me turn my YouTube off.
Hey, Brian. I know Gemma Lady. I've seen your many panels. I know what you're usually like.
I'm running well at you, Brian.
Okay, well, let me see what you have to say.
Okay,
hi, German lady.
Were you
hey,
Brian, for Ross Dog and RDA and all them?
Did I do what?
Sticking up for them?
I'm not sticking up for them.
I heard that.
I don't stick up for them.
I must have missed it because I didn't see all your stream last night, but I heard that you were sticking up for them. And have you seen what they've done to German lady? Oh my gosh.
I have seen what they've done to her. What makes you feel like I was sticking up for them?
I don't know what
you were complimenting them. Yes,
complimenting them. Yeah, that's just as bad.
I have never complimented them.
As a matter of fact, Brian, please. You were saying, and I was like, I saw Ash in the chat trying to talk some sense into you. I saw Mandarin in the chat trying to talk sense into you. I was like baffled. Like,
no, give me some examples. Give me an example of how you feel like I was.
I'm thinking pretty much verbatim. You said they are involved in this community now, and it's like a good thing.
Oh, no. I never thought that they were a good thing being involved in this community. What I was talking about was probably where Starlight tried to get in the spot where Steph has gotten into. And no, I've always bickered with RDA ever since the day that they tried to make a mockery out of my son's trial and were making fun of the victim of that crime. And, as a matter of fact, I brought up the fact that, Ross wants to go on and on about you being allegedly being a man, but I remember when he said, I'd fuck her. So does that mean that Ross likes to fuck men? Here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, but let's play it this way. First of all, I believe you're 100% female. But let's play it this way. What if you were, let's just put it this way. What if you were transgender and you chose not to reveal the fact that you were once born a different gender? What they're doing is transbashing. Okay, and if you are 100% woman, what they are doing is being misogynistic. They're being misogynistic. It doesn't matter to me what sex you are.
No. Brian, it's still transbashing because in their mind, in their opinion, I am. So they are transbashing. Whether I am or not, in their mind, I am. So they are going at me because they think I am. That's transbashing, whether I am or not.
Well, I've seen them do all kinds of different bashing. They were making fun of one guy because his mother died, and Ross was going, "Mom died, Mom died, Mom died." Making fun of him with that Gilbert Grape scene. And then I I've seen
Mandy
them,
Bell.
use the word faggot over and over and over again. Cosmic, who I actually kind of liked Cosmic there for a while until Ben Ashworth had his episode and ended up in jail. And I saw Cosmic make the comment, well, I hope they do him like they did George Floyd.
Yep.
So no, I don't mess with RDA, but I don't promote them either. I don't mess with those guys. They can do what they want over there. I just don't mess with them. But no, I don't stick up for them. I think that they're vile and they're nasty, and that's just not for me. They pick at me once in a while, and I just don't give them time and day. Every now and then I make a little snide. I make a little snide remark at them, but they're like little kids. You know what I'm saying? They're like little children. They try to be Howard Sternish and all that. Steph, what I was talking about though on that live is I feel like, in my opinion, what they were trying to set me straight about is Hello Starlight promoted them to us. And she was up on their panels and she tried to join them, but she's just not as nasty as Steph is. But she really did try to promote them, and she even came up with SDA, Starlight, Starlight Dog Army. And she tried to promote them, and then she kind of backed away from them a little bit. But that's what they were trying to correct me on. They were saying, "Oh, SDA was just a joke," and I don't think it was, because I was talking to her behind the scenes. But Steph is, in my opinion, taking the place of where Starlight was trying to get. But Starlight's not as nasty as Steph is. She's just not.
No, I have to correct you. Even when Starlight was over there, Starlight was sometimes on their panels, sometimes not. But Starlight didn't have them fight her battles. Like, Starlight didn't brought them over to go at this person. She didn't that was different.
No, that's what I'm saying. Starlight was just not as nasty as Steph is. She could be mean if she wants to be, but that's just not her style. So she may have backed away from them. When they first came into the community, for a minute there, I thought they were kind of funny. But then they were just, and then I was just like, well, that's not for me. Those are like kids. They're like kids playing. And no, but I never would stick up for them. I speak my opinion on them. I don't really speak I don't drag them. I don't really speak against them. But if they do something, I'll say something.
What do you think about what they're doing to German Lady right now?
Well, they're trans bashing. The way she explained it.
But don't you think it's disgusting?
I think it is. I think they should just leave her alone. But they're not going to. They're not going to leave her alone. And what they're going to do is and as long as you react to them, they play on that. That's what they do. They play on your reaction. Yeah. They're liable to say anything. And I know that German Lady, you have gotten really mad and you said some things that probably weren't. Maybe you shouldn't have said. But as far as like you had that live, and as when you had Rex's channel taken down, and you were encouraging me to long form and strike. Yeah, I know what people do. What they do when you take their channel down, they just make another one. So you kind of wasted your time, but it's still good. I mean, I don't say. Let me take it back. You don't waste your time when you strike someone because you're calling out their behavior. I'll give you that. But Rex is somebody who put up a video going, "Kill yourself, to me," and he had people under there clapping. He's just a punk. He really is. He's just a little punk. That's all he is.
And you gotta question these people too who clap for that. That's almost worse, in my opinion. The people that clap for that bullshit. It's like, you want to see Brian kill himself? Like, is that funny to you? Like, what the fuck? I did actually question someone who put claps in the hands. It was just serendipity. Mrs. The high moral authority of this community was clapping under that, and then she'll come on, "Oh, hi, and I love you, and I just want to be peaceful with everybody. Oh, I love you," in the chat. But she'd be happy if my two little girls and my other boys lost their father.
I was called a drunken whore because I had a glass of wine the other night. Remember when you were on my panel?
Who called you that?
Trisha. She called me a drunken whore. Remember the other night I had a glass of wine. I was on panel. It was 11 o'clock at night. I think it was 11 o'clock at night or midnight. I had a glass of wine. And yet they cry when you mentioned the pills or the smoking.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, did you have any Xanax with that and smoke a couple bowls?
No. I had a glass.
Oh, okay.
Of wine,
I was just checking.
one glass of wine, and
I was, and you know,
now German lady might be uncomfortable because she likes Trisha.
I understand that German lady's uncomfortable.
And I understand that, and she's no.
And I get that.
What did it take? What did it take to fix it, Brian, between you and Trisha? What did it take to fix it? See, me and
nothing.
And
well, German lady, me and Trisha are. It's an outside issue, considering that she was friends with the family of the victim of my son's crime. She's apologized to me over and over, and then she takes it back. But I want to ask you something. You were going at Steph. And rightfully so. You had every right to go at Steph. And you were talking about how Steph drove by someone's house, and you were calling her a real lifer. And do you know that Trisha drove by my house twice and put it on video?
But I heard you also drove by with a bike.
Yeah, and that's absolutely correct that I did. 5 years ago, when Trisha and I were Facebook friends, she told me where she lived. And I said, well, you know, that's where I ride at. And she admitted all this, and I don't care. I'm not in Wendy V's Discord anymore. She admitted all this in Wendy V's Discord, you know, with a whole bunch of people in the chat. She goes, yeah, I did kind of tell him where you lived. And, yeah, I would have smoked a blunt with him. We were friends. Yeah, and everybody heard it. So she's taking that, and she took it off my Facebook. I rode by, and I just happened to, you know, I wasn't going to her house for any reason. I just happened to be going that way, and I said, "Oh, there's Trisha's house." If Trisha would have been outside,
wait
I would have pulled up.
Brian, can you admit that you should never have filmed it like that? I mean, and I'm, you know, I'm not Trisha's biggest.
Well, check this out.
But you should never.
Right. Well, check this out. If I was going there with malicious intent and intent to harass her, then I shouldn't have filmed it. But all I did was point the camera over there and said, "Oh, there's Trisha's house." It didn't show her address or anything. I was because my Facebook group was private, so only my friends were able to see that. That's how she got that. But the fact of the matter is,
you shouldn't have filmed it. Come on. No.
Well, you know, if I know that some idiot's going to use it against me later on,
went by my house and filmed it, so you were wrong.
Yeah, she wasn't pissed. Look. Yeah, she wasn't pissed about it until we got on different sides of YouTube.
Right. Well,
and I didn't offer to pay money to have her and her significant other thrown in a trunk. I didn't do that either.
True. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and I didn't call Ben Ashworth's parents in her name and threaten to kill them.
Right.
I didn't do that. But at any rate, I just we'll get off the subject because German lady might be uncomfortable with that. But if you're going to call one person out for doing stuff like that, you know, because she flat out said nobody's going to talk about TNT here.
But you got to understand, TNT got called out numerous times. I think the stuff of TNT is like common knowledge. Like, I have no beef with TNT. Like, people call her out left and right already for all of that. So why should I do that too?
Right. And it's okay to be friendly with her if you want.
When that. I give you an example.
I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of her.
No, when that stuff happened with the day when I think was it Tiffany's kids or something, I was on the panel earlier. The moment they started talking about Tiffany, I said, okay, this is not my topic right now. So I left the panel the chat out of respect because I didn't have no problem with Tiffany. So. It's not my battle, but of course it's wrong. Of course it's wrong if you drive someone's house, no matter who it does. It's wrong. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing. I don't have anything against people that are just friendly with TNT, because I know that she could be really nice, and she could be. You know, I've talked to her plenty of times over the phone. She used to call my wife. You know, and it was for a different reason.
No problem with that. I told her that. We're not
gonna like I don't want to pick at TNT, but
all just this isn't even about her. It's about what they.
It's not. It's about RDA constantly going after someone that either she is a female or she presents as one. Period. It doesn't matter to me what her sex is.
I believe she's a female, and I think
I do too.
95% of this community believes
they go after everyone who speaks out on them. They try to
Let me give you an
silence.
example.
Well, we'll be
Yeah,
next.
let me.
Yeah.
I can give you an example.
I must say one thing in Brian's defence, though. Brian, from what I've seen of him, from what I've been on Carla's panels previously with him, he's a really nice guy. I don't think Brian would intentionally upset anybody with malice intent, maybe on accident, yes, but Brian's not a bad man from what I've seen of him.
To be fair, about 2 years ago, he was a different person than he is today. He was that person. He was.
Well, you know, like when Fod called CPS on me, I did blatantly dox her for that, but I had permission from people in the community to do so. But I, you know, I'm not on that. I'm just not on that. So
I just want to say that, Brian, just in your defense.
Thank you so much, but I'm not on that today.
Who did you ask for permission? Who did you ask for permission to dox?
Well, because look, here's the thing. I had all of FOD's information, and we were talking about, because it was when CPS wasn't so popular on here like it is now. But when Fod called CPS on me, I got her information, and I talked to some other people in the community. I was like, man, I think I should put this out there because she did this, and I don't want anyone else to have to go through CPS, you know. And people were like, yeah, people, you know, a lot of people, even Diane said, Brian, if you're going to dox someone, this is the one to do it to. Diane told me that.
Don't mention her too much. She already prepares for her return.
Oh, you talk about FOD?
No, both probably. Diane. I'm talking about Diane. In my opinion, she's working on her. She's working on her return.
Yeah.
Well, she I guess if she wants to return, she can. Those who follow her
can. Nobody listen, RDA, they're not going to get anybody off YouTube. They're not going to get German Lady off YouTube. They're not going to get me off. They're not going to get you off YouTube, Brian. It's just not going to happen. And
the only way you can get someone out of a community is when the whole community comes together and decides we're not going to allow this person in the chats anymore. We're not going to have this. Even Diane, in my opinion, did not get run off. She chose. She was when the heat was still on. She was on panels. Now she decided after a while to go hiding because it probably was too much. Rightfully so. I mean, rightfully so. But I think probably the only person who got run off of here was probably Oni. That was probably the only person that got run off of here. Yeah.
Oni could come back.
Yeah. You see what Melly says? He said, Brian St. John, I always wondered when that happened, did FOD just come out and admit it, or did you somehow find out on your own?
She admitted it. She put up a live, and she was encouraging people to call CPS on me. And,
but can we not rehash that FOD is probably... Yeah, I'm not sure if you want FOD to fire up a live later on. Let's not...
No, I'm not. Look, German Lady, I've actually forgiven her for that. I don't have an issue with her today. I really don't. That was a long time.
I was thinking I was in the Twilight Zone when I saw you in the comment section saying you wrote something like "I love you" or something. I was like, what?
Well, look, she put up this video about put a little love in your heart, and since I agree with that, you know, I agree with that. I mean, we should have a little more of that. So I thought, you know, put a little love in your heart. I wasn't being funny. And I was like, oh, cool. All right, I'll put a little love in my heart. Let's see where that gets me. And even FOD flipped out on that. Why not? Why can't we all just do that? That's a good premise to go on. Why does there have to be so much hate? If I'm able to forgive Fod for that, and I do wholeheartedly, I forgive her for that. I really do. I'm a little more angry at my friends who abandoned me after someone called CPS and went over there and befriended her than I am at the person that did it.
Last night in your channel, I did see the end of it is that you know who your friends are now. You didn't know.
Yeah.
You thought you knew then, and then, like.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. A lot of people supported her for that, and we should never support anybody that's making a CPS call.
Right.
But I don't have anything against Fod. It would have been cool if we would have met on different circumstances because there's a lot of times that Fod could be really clever, very funny, very talented. Sometimes I look at her lives and I laugh my ass off at her. She's funny. I mean, you can't help it. She's very clever.
She makes good videos. Nobody can say
But
she
now,
doesn't.
yeah, she does make good videos. She's very funny, and she's really good at putting clips together. She's very talented.
Don't piss
then
her
when
off.
you go look at art, yeah, right. Then
like nasty video about you.
Right, but then when you go look at videos like RDA you're putting up, they're just dumb.
Oh,
I mean, to me,
just nasty.
They're just dumb.
Just nasty.
I mean, come on. So I don't mess with those guys, but I can have an opinion about them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't mess with them. They don't scare me. I don't think that they are real lifers or anything like that, but they will just pick at you like a 4-year-old picks at you until they want you to go off. They want your reaction. They want to piss you off. They don't care. They're sitting around smoking weed and being goofballs. I mean, they can just do that, whatever you say.
Place and do that, and I mean, it's.
I don't know if I would compare them to harmless goofballs, though. But I mean,
they have been to me,
and they're being encouraged to do it. Like
German lady, you always know you have my support. I've known you a long time, and I've seen some of the stuff that's been done to you. It's absolutely outrageous. So you know that I have your back. I think you're a brilliant lady, and what they're doing to you is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, and that's why like it's not fake when I say that stuff, like when I thank people for support and stuff. Like I see all the comments that I'm getting and stuff. Like, I mean, of course, some people gonna say, yeah, German lady is no victim, this and that. It is what it is. Like, if that's your opinion, okay. But I have lots of support, but if you are okay with a whole bunch of people, like I'm pretty much fighting alone. Like, I have support, but the battle I fight alone. Like, if you are okay with a whole group and other people from all kinds of places at once coming after one people, and you think that's not bullying and stuff, then I don't know what kind of mindset you have if you have no problems with that.
Yeah.
Well, Germany, I'll always back you up.
Yeah, they should be picking at you like they do. And like to me, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
What your gender is. When I first saw you, if you remember correctly, I was like, "Damn, she's hot." You know, I used to be flirtatious with you.
Telling me that.
Yeah, I always thought German lady looked good. You know,
and if email and he goes, "No, that's not right."
Yeah, German lady. She sent me naked pictures of her, so I know that she's a girl.
What they don't understand is it doesn't matter to 90% of around you. It doesn't matter at all. But in their mind, they think if they somehow expose me, that people gonna turn on me because of that. Like, why do people care if someone is that or this and that? Do people hate? Who can I bring as an example? Do people hate Mallory because she was a man or something? Like, are we targeting people now because we think someone is or this? Like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, Mallory's female to me. Shauna is female to me. That's the way that they identify. That's the way they portray themselves. And I've seen pictures of Mallory before the transition, and Mallory was a pretty good-looking man, you know. But to me, that's a female. That's what she wants to be. That I accept that 100%. You know. And German lady, you have a lot of you have a lot of gall, you know, showing your pussy on YouTube like that. it was dancing around.
Yeah.
I bet all the guys who are RDA were just pulling one out to that.
And why are they so obsessed with penises? Like, that I don't know. They are so obsessed with penises. They draw penises on me.
They're lacking one. Maybe they don't have any.
It's because they see their own so often in their own hands that they think that everybody acts like that. You know, they're always talking about people being homosexual and stuff like. I think maybe there's some little closet stuff going on. When Rex gets at somebody, the first thing he says is, "You're a
You're roboting. You're roboting, Brian.
Roboting. You roboting.
Yeah, he's roboting.
You're a faggot. You're a faggot. Closet.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like you said, Ross said on public stream, he would F me. And I'm telling you, most of these guys gave me compliments when at the short time I was in that Discord, they gave me compliments. But I'm telling you, when people say I was like a cheerleader for them, I was fighting and arguing in their Discord almost daily because I was not on the same page. That's what the reality
I always
is.
wondered. I always wondered. I wondered, German lady, when they put that video of you dancing around and they were saying that was a penis. It's like, how can you dance with a boner like that? I mean, that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of jealous.
And why is it so long? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. I was like, damn, you go, German lady. But like I said, if you did have a penis.
Well, at least we got one thing accomplished. We got one thing accomplished today, and that is Wendy V is not going to talk about German lady, and German lady is not going to talk about Wendy V. So.
And it's really sad. It's really sad, Carla, because I like Wendy V.
Oh, did you?
I like Wendy.
The thing is this. I was not happy with that live stream on Lemonades for a long time, but I didn't do anything because I didn't I wasn't looking good in the video, this and that, but like I wasn't thinking about this, but the moment they were like doing this, and you can tell the colorations of they changed something, that when you see the original from Lemonade and that they changed something color wise in this, and to me, it's so ridiculous, but still, you have a small percentage of idiots who run with that bullshit, and that is what pisses me off. To me, it's so ridiculous that I shouldn't care, but you have idiots who run with it. And like I said earlier, I go in different communities and I have fun. I don't cause trouble over there, no nothing. I was in a football themed community. And they had like entertaining panels with guys arguing, sometimes women up there. It was fun over there. Some guy found a video about that mask thing, took it over there, and from that moment on, my experience over there was ruined. And that's why they copied the video. I had to strike one person. That's why that one guy was on my panel when I was arguing with Steph, was saying, yeah, we don't like the striking and this. That was.
Here, Trisha, why don't you take this picture and put it on your thumbnail? Because I cam up almost every day. So
is Trisha in there?
No, she's not in there. It's not like I've never. The thing is, it's not like I've never clammed up. Okay, it's not like no one's ever seen me. I know I'm no beauty. Jesus.
Look
at the hell up. If I put my picture up there, you know me, German lady. I cam up all the time.
I know. Can you highlight M's comment?
Okay, so
if you had a snake in your pants like that, I'd imagine German lady would be on a whole different website.
A whole python, white Zilla.
I'm pissed. I am pissed at you, German lady. I want to see pictures of that thing. But anyways, German lady, before I gotta jump down.
Yeah.
I gotta jump down. But German lady, here's my suggestion.
Yeah, I gotta.
Let me make a quick suggestion. Don't let them make you so mad. You know what you are. You know who you are. And if they want to play on that, you're a guy thing. Let them play on that. You look like a very attractive female to me. You really do. You present yourself. Most of the time, you're ladylike.
And with her too, she cams up, so there's nobody's going to say anything that she's not. So
German lady, you told us
I would cam up more often, but that shit, don't you think that any woman wants to be examined? I know damn well if I go live, they're gonna make videos zooming in, doing all that, that's why I'm hesitant. Is that all too hard to understand?
Yeah, putting your picture on someone's as a thumbnail is going to do what? I cam up all the time. It's not going to do anything. We all
don't be hesitant, German lady.
So I'm going to hop down.
German lady, here's what.
If you go live, I'll be in your chat.
Here's what you.
Supporting you.
For shits and giggles, German lady, you should dress up like a man at one time. You should dress like a man one time. I bet you're better looking than all those RDA guys.
Oh, shut up. Please get rid of that comment.
Right.
Roboting big time.
Oh, but I didn't.
Rid of Knocklow.
Brian is the drunk war.
I was trying to understand what he was saying. Anyways, thank you for coming up. I'm sorry.
I have one request, Carla. I have one request. Can I replay the part where I was on panel on my stream?
Yep.
Okay, I will promote your channel link in my chat when I do it.
No problem. No problem.
Because I wanted to go live, but now I'm pretty much addressed everything on here, so I don't know if I even go live today and maybe go live more tomorrow, have a chill stream and just replay the thing from what we're talking, because I don't really wanna repeating myself, this and that. So but thanks for having me up. It was interesting.
You're very welcome. And you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Thank you. And chat, everyone, take care.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for supporting her. Bye, everybody. And here, this is for you guys. Bye. Wait, not you guys. The chat that has me as a thumbnail. There. Oh, okay, bye. Whatever. Craziness. Oh, shoot. I got to